Blizzard just announced the Mother's Blessing. Starting in 2 days and until the 5th of September, players will be gaining a 25% XP and gold gain buff, and there has never been a better chance to level up a new character. So as you guys can see, I'm on my level 50 rogue here. I opened this rogue yesterday, and I leveled her from 1 to 50 in around 4 hours using this strategy. Now if I had the plus 25% XP buff, this would take me around 3 hours, and I'm going to show you guys how you can do this too. So the strategy is actually pretty simple. You're level 1, you opened a new character, what do you do? So you're going to want to teleport over to Karagar over here, which is a waypoint that you should have on your character. And then you're going to move your way into the Domhainne Tunnels over here. We're going to be spamming the first zone of Domhainne Tunnels until we are level 15. And we're going to be constantly resetting the dungeon and doing it over and over again. So now we actually arrived at the Domhainne Tunnel, and you're not going to actually want to complete this entire dungeon, but just do the first zone of it, which has very high monster density. And I'm going to show you guys how that actually looks. We're not going to be doing the objectives. Don't care about freeing any of the prisoners. Just moving forward, killing the monsters. Once we finish with zone 1, we're going to be resetting the dungeon, and I'm going to show you exactly how that looks. So once you finish the first zone, your map should look something like this. As you guys can see, we didn't free any of the prisoners, but we finished the first zone, and we're not going to be continuing to pursue the second zone. So once you actually get to this point of the dungeon, you're going to want to teleport back to base. And after you've teleported back to base, you're going to want to open your journal over here, and then you're going to do reset dungeon. And then you're going to walk through the teleport back to the dungeon. And that is actually going to be porting us to the start of the dungeon after the dungeon has been reset. And this is the fastest, most efficient way to just keep running the dungeon as much as we want. As you guys can see, I am now at the beginning of the dungeon, and the dungeon is reset, and I can just go again. Once you reach level 15, you're going to leave the Domhainne Tunnels, and you want to go and do your class-specific quest. Every class has a different quest, but it's very important to complete this the moment it's available. Then you're going to go back to the Domhainne Tunnels, and you're going to keep running the Domhainne Tunnels until you're level 44. Once we are level 44, we're going to leave the tunnels again, and we're going to go to the Onyx Watchtower Stronghold. You want to do the Onyx Watchtower Stronghold without actually completing it. You don't want to kill the boss. And the reason why is you want to be able to reset and do the Onyx Watchtower 3 to 4 times. This will help us get a lot of rare items, which will strengthen us up. And after we finish 3 to 4 runs of the Onyx Watchtower, you can complete the Watchtower Stronghold, and that should get you to about level 45. Once you're level 45, you want to go and do the Capstone Dungeon. And after the Capstone Dungeon, you're going to go back to the Domhainne Tunnels, now at World Tier 3, and then you're going to keep running the Domhainne Tunnels until you are level 50. If you do this strategy the way that I explained it, together with the Mother's Blessing that's coming to us in 2 days, and on top of that you also use XP Elixirs and the Seasonal Blessing Urn of Aggression, which both stack on top of the Mother's Blessing, you should definitely be able to level up your ult from level 1 to 50 in under 3 hours.